What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert. Oh yeah, guys. So last episode, we ended up creating our creative vending upgrade, which means any item that we put into a drawer that has a creative vending upgrade on it, we will have all of that item. So after putting together this wall, I was kind of thinking, you know, we could have just done like a 2x2 drawer, so you can put 4 items into each drawer and like really compact this down. I guess it doesn't really matter, but anyway, I started putting things in here that we are crafting that takes a little bit of time as we craft things. So like basic drawers were run, so I could fill out another row of stuff here in our compact machine area. And then I went to go craft something that required calcium sulfate. I was like, you know what, let's just craft one of those and put it into a drawer. And then for some reason, uranium wasn't being able to be extracted from our compacting drawer. So I removed the compacting drawer and just put ingots into a basic drawer, and this worked just fine. And then I was trying to craft up like the wiring cores and draconic cores, and that required a genetics processor and an IA vendor. So we have like a bunch of these crafting materials that we always have to craft, but now they're just available all the time. So IA vendor, yeah, we have 2.1 gigaflops, whatever the G is. It's like it's infinity. We have all of the IA vendor, right? So yeah, every one of these items. So other things like the applied energistics processors, all the different materials from that, the different plates and stuff from nuclear craft, all of these kinds of things, yeah, we're just putting in here. So I was going to work on the next one. The next one is an awakened core. In order to do that, we need to get ourselves wyvern cores plus 5 awakened draconium, and I got that stuff right here ready to go. So let's head back out of here, and we will head upstairs and get this thing crafting. Once we get one of those cores, then we can put it into the drawer and have all of those cores, which is going to be great. Okay, so I did a mistake here. This and then that, and then we got to do this. Okay, and then we need a star. Now, I did not put nether stars in the drawers because we already have like 1,200 of them, right? Plus we have all the nether star essence, so we can craft a whole bunch. I guess it's faster just to have the nether stars as items, but yeah, I don't know if we're ever going to need that many now that we can make all of the items that require nether stars, like infinitely. A thing that we can do, though, is we can take one of these chaotic fusion crafting injectors, put it into a drawer, and like get more of them out of here so I can replace this guy and this guy with the chaotic ones, the best ones, right? All right, so now that we have the awakened core, let's grab one of those so we can do that. And we can duplicate all of those should we want more. Okay, so back here, all we got to do is just drop this guy into the drawer. I've already locked it, and then we have the creative vending upgrade in here, so we are all good. So you can just put this guy right here, and there we go. Now, if we look in here and we look at core, we have 2.1 Gs of those guys, which is great. So I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to take a stack out. I'm going to break that drawer, and we're going to put it back because I don't really need to provide those all the time. That's just kind of silly. So I'll do one of those numbers, and I have to get another creative vending upgrade. If you break a drawer with one in there, you do not get that vending upgrade back. So we will do that, and that will be ready for the next one. So now the last one we got to do is one of these draconic ones. So chaotic core or chaos shard. Let's grab these, and I am actually going to put those here. And now we have all of those, and the chaotic core requires one of those plus 4 of the awakened and 4 of the ingots. And then awakened ingots. Cool. So that's going to allow us to have like literally all of the cores all the time without having to craft them anymore, which is great. Yeah, once you get to this stage of the game, like you just have all of the things, and it's quite fantastic, actually. I like this portion of it. Get rid of that guy, and we will replace that one. Awesome. Okay, so now that we have that done, we'll put this guy into here, spread these out, place those one at a time in those, and then spread these out and do the exact same thing. And stuff should craft up quite quickly, or at least charge up quite quickly, since we are using the Chaos Fusion Crafting Injector. I noticed this one took a little bit longer. I wonder why that is. Is that not set for infinite, or maybe we just reached the maximum that we can send through our flux networks? I don't actually know. Looks like it isn't set to a limit, so I don't know. Anyway, so chaotic core. We can go back to our compact machine. Boop. And place that guy right here. Awesome. So now we have all of the cores available for Draconic Evolution, which is great. There is another tier that we can upgrade our armor tier. Yeah, we can upgrade the armor too. I think we upgraded them to the Awakened tier, but there is a Chaotic tier if we wanted to do that. I'm not really so sure it's worth doing, but it is an option. Today, what I wanted to do though, we have one more quest available on the Getting Started page, the very first page, and that is to make this guy right here, Harvest level 14. It wants us to make a Chaotic Sharpening Kit. Now, in order to do that, I think you have to get 2 chaotic cores and then put that into the Tinker's thing. I think. I haven't actually looked at this. Whoa. That happens every once in a while. When I warp back from a compact machine, I'll hear glass breaking, and it's the sound of Applied Energistics. Like you can see we're missing some cables here. The cables actually exist, and we're missing that P2P. I can't fly up. Like they're there. It's just they're visually not shown. And everything still works. It's just a weird thing that happens every now and then. I'm not sure why that happens. But anyway, let's go over here and let's see if we can make the sharpening kit. This guy. So there's our chaotic cores and there's a chaotic sharpening kit. And that should complete the very first quest. Yes, the very first set of quests, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Like we can make the chaotic sword blades. I mean, we have all of these. The rewards don't matter at all on that. So yeah, now we have that one done. Cool. So we have a few more quest sections here that have quests. This one I don't think we're ever going to do because that requires us to do bees for some reason. There's no reason to use bees in this pack. Thaumcraft. I'm not so sure we're going to do Thaumcraft. This is kind of like, there's no point in doing it, right? Actually, additions, we need to have a tamed cat that will shed a ball of fur. Industrial Foregoing wants us to make that black hole storage. And I was not able to make the black hole controller. This quest is broken, so we can't do that. Advanced Rocketry wanted us to go to another planet to get the Ender Draconium ore. Like, I mean, these are things we could do. The things that I really want to do, though... did I try making this Killer Joe? I can't remember. We might do that just to knock that one out. The ones that I want to do, though, are the quests here on the bragging rights, because these are like the creative endgame items, and we should be able to knock these out fairly quickly, I think. The next thing is it wants us to do these infinity armor. And in order to make the infinity helmet, it actually wants us to use the draconic helmet. I ain't giving up my draconic helmet. You can take off my cold dead body. Anyway, what we can do is like what we were doing with the chaotic cores. We can put it into the drawers with the creative vending upgrade and then extract a second copy. So I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Let's go back. I put these out of my inventory here. Get that away. Okay. Yeah, so let's go back to the compact machine area. Where are we at? This side. Yeah, so we can go back into here, and then I will take my armor off. And we also need to get ourselves... What did I need to get? The key, because we're going to break and replace those drawers again. I guess if I do storage... Get the key that way. Okay, so yeah, we can put each one of these pieces of armor in here, and it should duplicate it with the different upgrades. So all draconic stuff on the helmet and that, right? So if I take that out, I get another helmet that's fully charged with draconic. Okay, so we can do the same thing with a chest plate. Oh, I didn't want 2 of those, but that's fine. The leggings. Oh, I shift clicked those and I went onto my legs. Okay, we'll do this. There we go. There's that one. And the boots. Cool. So now we have a second set or infinite sets of this armor, and I can feel free to just throw that away. So if we look in here, draconic, or what's the armor called? Is it draconic or awakened? Yeah, draconic. Draconic, yeah, there we go. So the draconic helmet, the chest plate, the leggings, and the boots. All of those are fully upgraded, and we have like all of them. Again, movement speed I don't ever set, and jump boost I don't ever use, so I just never upgrade those things. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. And it even has all the enchantments on there too, the protection 4 and soulbound. That's really good. Anyway, so now that we have that done, we can get ourselves a second set of this armor. We pull it out through here. We won't chance pulling out more than one. Okay, so we have that, and now we want to get ourselves the how do you even spell this? Avaritia? We can get ourselves this mod, the infinity stuff. So to do that, we need the infinity ingots, we need the neutronium, and then we need infinity catalysts. We don't have an infinity catalyst. Is that the one that took all the fidget spinners? I cannot remember. Oh boy. Okay, so this is something that's going to take a little bit of time to make all these items once again, so we can make the infinity catalyst. But once we do one more of this recipe, we will have literally all of the infinity catalysts going forward, and then we won't have to worry about this ever again. All right, guys, so I've been at this for a little while, remaking some singularities and a whole bunch of stuff that we should have put into storage drawers unlocked before, but yeah, I didn't really think about it. I did change up our setup here for extracting out like ingots. I have the item conduit on 5 sides. Yeah, we have item conduit on 5, so we could probably get on 6 sides if I swap this cable out for an ME conduit. But anyway, yeah, we have all that going into this thing, making our singularities, and that went pretty quickly. So anyway, we got that done, and then I took all the singularities that we made and a bunch of other random things, like all the empowered items, and we got this terrestrial artifact in here, and then also a lot of the ingots I removed from our compacting drawers. For whatever reason, a lot of these compacting drawers that we upgraded with the creative vending upgrade, like you can only remove so many ingots, and then it's just like, it shows that we have like all of the ingots, but then it's like, I don't know how to pull them out. So yeah, I started removing a lot of the compacting drawers we had back here and replacing them with basic drawers or an oak trim or something like that, just so like the system can still read all this stuff. But a good portion of the ingots, I took one out, destroyed the drawer, which did not drop any items, by the way, except for like the block. It doesn't drop thousands of, if you have thousands of items in there, it doesn't drop it because we had the creative vending upgrade. Anyway, so I took the ingots and I put the ingots over here, and these seem to work now. Yeah, anyway, so we got all of this stuff done. I put in some different capacitors, and I think we already talked about a good portion of this other stuff. But yeah, anyway, we got that stuff in here, so we never have to make those items again, which is fantastic. So up here, I just got done putting everything in here to make an infinity catalyst. Whew. So that should be the last time we have to make one of those guys. I think the worst part, besides the singularities, is having to do the Thaumcraft mechanism thingy. The arcane mechanism. Those are kind of a pain to have to do. Actually, I guess it's just this thing right here. This whole process, making this guy. The other one, the yellow one, we can auto craft everything. But yeah, we don't have to worry about that now since we have those up here in our drawers. So anyway, we can throw this guy up here. I guess we'll just toss it right here. And now we have literally all of those items, the infinity catalyst, which is great. Okay, so that should allow us to get all of this stuff together in order to make ourselves this infinity gear. So let's go back to the overworld now that we've spent all this time doing it and try and get this stuff made. So we need neutronium, we need awakened draconium, no, infinity. Right here at the very top, shift clicking and the game's lagging. And then we also needed the infinity catalyst. Grab a stack of those guys, and we click that. There's an infinity helmet, easy. We'll do the breastplate. There's that guy. The infinity leggings. Oh, we need more neutronium. We might need more infinity ingots as well. I'll grab those. Okay, so the leggings, those guys, and finally the boots. Awesome. Okay, so we have all of this stuff made. This is fantastic. And of course, as we do, let's go ahead and put on, what is up with the rendering of my guy? That was weird. I was like see-through there for a second. Anyway, so there we go. There is our infinity armor. We've seen this armor before without the bauble enabled. There you can see the eyes kind of flicker crazy. I guess I have another bauble enabled. It's the monocle. Turn that one off. Yeah, the eyes kind of flicker in a crazy way. Look like there's another rendering issue there, but yeah, everything's good. yeah, when you fly, you get like these crazy cool looking wings. I like them. The only thing I don't like about this armor really, and every time we play a mod pack that has both of these, I have to bring this up. Like, there is no stop on a dime with this armor. Like, it's regular. It's almost like regular creative mode where you kind of move around and you keep moving once you stop. I don't really care for that. But this armor does allow you basically to never be able to be killed, even with the /kill command, I think, if that's right. Anyway, yeah, flying up and down, like, the movement speed just feels awfully slow compared to what we were using with the draconic armor. But yeah, we got the quest complete. We made the armor, and I'm going to switch back to the better armor, in my opinion, because you can zoom around, go up and down really fast. Yeah, it's just easier, and you stop on a dime too. Yeah, I like the draconic so much better. So yeah, we have the infinity armor now made, and we got the quest complete for that, it sounded like. So all of those are done. We have more of this different tools that go along with it. So Sword of the Cosmos, I think, is the only weapon that can kill you if you're in this armor. Is that right? I think that's right. Sword of the Cosmos. And this sword requires more of the same things. So Draconic Staff of Power. So I guess we'll go back into our compact machine here, put our Staff of Power in here. Take one out so I have one again. Whoa. What just happened? I right-clicked it, I took it out, and like it broke the drawer? That's interesting. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what happened there, and I'm glad we didn't lose our Staff of Power in the process. Why did it do that? I don't know. So creative vending upgrade. Maybe what we'll do, we'll put that back and we'll use applied energistics to remove it. I think it might have had something to do with me right clicking, or I'm not actually sure, but we'll try this again. So put that back there, key in the offhand to lock it, creative upgrade, the Draconic Staff of Power. So it says we have those in here, and that's now staying in there. Yeah, I guess it must have something to do with the right click. I don't want to keep messing with that, so I'm not going to mess with it and test it again. All right, so the infinity stuff we can put away. So this guy does require another Draconic Staff of Power, so let's grab that. And then it does require us to have more infinity, crystal matrix, neutronium, and infinity. So we'll grab that crystal matrix. These are all ingots since we don't have the compacting drawers doing these things again. I'll just craft up a stack of those. And was that it? Neutronium, infinity. Guess I didn't grab any of the neutronium, and there we go. Awesome. So now we can go back out here, and I think we should have a good portion of all of the different items for the rest of the tools that we need. So there is that guy. So Sword of the Cosmos, that one is done. So that quest is complete. Now Longbow of the Heavens. Longbow of the Heavens. Yeah, this guy. So this one requires us to have rock wool. Accepts any block rock wool. Okay, and then we need the draconic bow. Oh, you know what? I guess we should have put that into a drawer as well, just the same way. So let's go do that also. I guess we'll put it right here. Right click that one. That doesn't break the drawer. Okay, we're good. So rock wool. Do we have rock wool at all? I keep clicking the wrong thing. Rock wool. I'm actually going to bookmark this so we don't lose our place here. We can get rid of this stuff. So rock wool. How do you make this? I feel like there's a recipe. Yeah, okay, so slag smelted turns into it. I was gonna say, I feel like there's like a pretty easy recipe to make this stuff. I feel like we've made it in this mod pack before, but I honestly don't remember. Okay, well, there's the rock wool. Do I have this thing configured? Auto output enabled. I wonder why I had that set like that. I don't remember. Okay, so anyway, we now have the rock wool. We need infinity, and then we need the bow. And we have infinity, rock wool, and I need the bow. Okay, there we go. So if we come over here, do this, and there it is, Longbow of the Heavens. Now, I don't remember what's so special about this bow. You hold right click and it just keeps shooting indefinitely. I don't know like how much damage that does or anything. So I assume it does quite a bit of damage, but it's definitely not as good as the draconic bow, right? And this isn't even upgraded fully to the chaotic level. So yeah, I mean, the bow's all right. Don't really think we're ever going to use it. All right, so moving on from the longbow, we now need the world breaker. So world breaker. So the world breaker is a really, really good tool. So infinity neutronium and crystal. Infinity neutronium. And then the crystal, this guy. I gotta stop putting those things away. We're gonna need them for every single recipe. And then we're trying to make the world breaker. Oh, I need the draconic pickaxe. No, so we got to make one of those. Ah, I forgot about that. Okay, so now we got to make ourselves, let's bookmark this, unbookmark this, and bookmark this. So we don't have to worry about any of the upgrades, but we do have to make one of these again, which means we have to make one of these again, which means we have to make one of those again, which I don't think is that big of a deal. I think we have all that stuff on AutoCraft. So I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff ready to go so we can make the world breaker. We've already done all this stuff before, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so that is the last of the draconic tools being made. I went ahead and I made the world breaker, not really thinking what I was doing. I just crafted it up real quick, but that's fine. You guys seen me craft these things before. So we can do this one next. Oh, I guess we get a quest for the draconic hoe. All right, that's cool, I guess. So there's Hoe of the Green Earth, then Nature's Ruin, and finally Planet Eater. We are missing an infinity block. Okay. That is easy enough for us to make. One infinity block. We don't even have to make it. We just have to pull it out of the system. And there it is. Cool. So now we have all the different tools. So all of the Avaridia stuff should now be complete, I do believe. Let's go to the quest. Yeah, all this stuff is now done, which is fantastic. Was that all the quest completes? I think so. Okay. So now that that's all done, we will put all of these things away. We're not going to be using those at all because we have other tools that are just more superior, I feel like. So we have some of these other creative items that we can do. So like a creative flux capacitor, for instance. If we click on this and we bookmark it, get rid of these guys. The recipe for that requires us to have draconic flux capacitors surrounding infinity catalyst with creative essence. Do we have a creative essence? We don't. Now I wonder, are we able to craft this? I know we just did this last episode, but I don't know if we have all the stuff in order to do this. You know what? I think we can do this. If we make ourselves one insanium, we can take this and have all of the insanium, right? Yeah, I guess that's the whole deal with having the creative vending upgrade is you now have everything. You don't have to work for anything anymore. Can I fly? There we go. Cool. So now we have all of the insanium that we could potentially ever want. So the creative essence wants us to have the insanium blocks. So we need 8 of those. So there's that. And there's 8 of those. Cool. So now that we have that, we need the void metal, which we already have. I think it was 8. I'm not sure. If we go back and look, yeah, that looks like 8. We need some kind of a tier 6. We need base block of base essence. So we have those guys. So we just needed 4. 4. And then we needed the tier 6. It doesn't really matter which one. I wonder why that moved position when I took that out. Oh, that's interesting. Some of these do have different amounts in them, even though we have the creative vending upgrade. I wonder if that's because we have some in the applied energistic system and some in the drawer. I don't know. That's interesting, though. And then we need a block of insanium. So that's insanium ingot. So that is easy enough for us to craft. And there we go. We have that. I don't think it's worth putting that into... Oh, it looks like we had more in the system. Okay, that's fine. I don't think that's worth putting into the storage drawer because we don't really use this stuff too often. And when we get the creative essence, there's no point in making the other stuff. So there we go. So there's a creative essence. So now we go back and forth and back and forth. It's kind of annoying having the storage here and having to go back and forth like that, but it is what it is. So we needed how many of those? So that's 3, 6. We need 12. Easy. All right. So we have all of the creative essence. We can get rid of that on the bookmark. We need ultimate ingot. Whoop, I clicked the wrong thing and now I warp back. Ultimate ingot. I'll just put all of those in my inventory so we don't have to count them. Awakened draconian blocks. Let's just craft up, I don't know, 20. I didn't really see. I'm sure it's less than 20, but that's fine. And then we need the draconic flux capacitor and infinity catalyst. So we do have a draconic flux capacitor, don't we? We have that on auto craft. If I craft that, like, how fast does this go? Well, that should be real fast, right? Yeah, that's instant. Cool. All right, so all of that stuff, we need 8 of those, so 7 more. Since it's so fast to craft this, I don't think there's really any point. Hope that charged up. I don't think there's really any point in putting that into the drawers. All right, so this all gets done on this guy over here. So if we do this and that, cool. And there's our creative flux capacitor. It's only half charged. That can source or sink. And it does up to how much? 1 billion RF per tick. That's so crazy. That's so much power. All right. So creative flux capacitor. Now this, I feel like it's something that we could put in here. And then we have all of them, right? I don't really know if that's necessary, but anytime we want another creative flux capacitor, if this is used in another recipe, is it used in another recipe? It isn't. But we could put these in our machines and power them, I think. So that could be absolutely crazy. But yeah, so we have that. That can replace this one. Actually, I think I have to turn that on, don't I? Let's shift right click it. Charge armor, held items. Charge all. I want armor and held items. Okay, there we go. So now we can put this thing away. We don't ever have to use that one again. Cool. So that is yet another item here that we have marked off. This is going really, really fast. Creative screen. Creative screen requires combination crafting. So we have to have 3 different types of screens, plus these screens from extra utilities and screens from RF tools and a screen controller. Do we have that on auto craft? We do. So these are the RF tool screens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 9 more of these. So that's easy enough for me to just tell it to craft up. All right, so we have a total of 10. Then we need the different screens, and then we need 3 screens from extra utilities. I keep forgetting to bookmark this. I need to do that. So bookmark that, and then we will unbookmark, and we will bookmark this. And then 3, 2, 1. Okay. So what did I not get? I didn't get this one, this one, this one. All right, so now we got that. All right, cool. So we want 3 of these guys. What are we missing for that? We are missing stone burnt. Okay, well, we have that on auto craft. We just need like 9 of those. I'll just click 10 since it's faster to do that. And those craft up pretty quickly. There we go. That's all we need. Awesome. So we have those done. And then we need these different tiers of screens, which require microchips from open computers. So we have those on auto craft. So that's a microchip. That is a microchip tier 2 and microchip. Okay, well, we have the tier 2s and the tier 1s. Let's just craft one of these. We need gold and iron nuggets. So gold nuggets is easy enough to do. And then iron nuggets. It kind of sucks not having the drawers where if you had the ingots, you had the blocks and the nuggets, but you know, that's fine. I could always put in crafting recipes so the system knows how to craft the nuggets from the ingots. I could do that. I'm not sure how necessary that is though. So tier 2, we have that one, and then tier 3, we don't have this tier 3 chip. So how is this guy made? That is made with a transistor, some diamond nuggets. Can we make diamond nuggets? Let's find that out. Yes, we can. Okay, very good. So now we do this. Oh no, we gotta do this one first. And then we do this one. So there's a screen, the 10 of those, the 3 of those. Anything else that we needed for the creative? We need the screen controller. And there it is. Awesome. All right, so we are now good to go here. So let's go get this combination crafted. So we'll put you right here in the center. All 10 of these guys. This is going to be fun. It's too bad you can't stack them up. They have to be on their own separate pedestal. It's kind of weird that they got that white color on the back of them, but you know, that's fine. There we go. This one, 2 more of them, and then we got to do the 3 of the extra utility screens. All right, and then we need 3 pedestals for these guys. And there it is. So yeah, we are crafting. We're making the creative screen. Did it make it? Not enough power. Oh, did we run out of power? What's going on here? I am super confused. What's up with that? No, we have power. Input 13 million per tick. Okay, something's going on here. We're outputting 2.9 million per tick. Does this require like something crazy? It says 1 million. Okay, well, something is drawing all of my power. Let's see if we look at network statistics. Flux point, flux plug. Isn't there a way that you can see like all the things and what they're doing? Input, output. Yeah, something is broken here, and I'm not sure. What's broken. Am I looking at the wrong one? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. If we look at this one, network connections. All right, well, that was really weird. It's saying that it was outputting 13 million and like our applied energistics system turned off, and it looks like things are reconnected again. I'm not really sure what was causing that. Was it this over here that was doing it? I don't know. Like I tried doing the debug and reconnecting all the connections and this and that, but anyway, I mean, we got the creative screen made, so that's pretty cool. This is a modular screen such it doesn't allow to show anything. You must insert modules. The screen cannot be directly powered. I'm not actually sure what the creative screen itself does. Creative screen requires no power. Okay, so I guess it just requires no power. I'll claim that it's going to say that I obtained the creative screen. Yay, I did it. All right, so we have a creative screen. So that is yet another item completed. Well, guys, you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and call it here. We still have a few more items to craft to complete the bragging rights section. And I would like to try and go through and complete as many of these other quests as possible in order to, you know, complete all the quests and make sure that we say that this pack is 100%. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.